that's right. One Bad Son, their hit song, Rustbucket. And with us today, the drummer for One Bad Son. Sometimes he wears a shirt, sometimes he doesn't. Today he's wearing a shirt. Kurt Dahl, so rock drummer, lawyer, and now inventor. So what have you invented, mister?
Well, it's an iPhone app that lets, for the first time ever, lets listeners make their own version of their favorite band's songs.
Okay. Now, where'd the idea come from?
It kind of came out of nowhere, but the idea is that when we're, as musicians and when we're writing songs, we try a bunch of different things before we settle on the final version, right? So we'll try, different lyrics, different guitar solo, different drum beat, or different parts entirely. And we end up deciding what we think is best, but I thought, why don't we open that up to the listeners, let them just put the chunks together and make their own version of a song.
Now, obviously, the Brett Wilson people, the foundation, thought pretty good idea too, because they sort of gave you some seed money to get this rolling. Yeah,
so I won 10 grand from this kind of business idea challenge with Brett Wilson, and basically used it to make this iPhone app.
All right, well, show us how it works.
All right, okay.
All right, we're going to cue this up. I think we've got it on camera. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we've got 5 choices across the top here.
Yeah. So what we got here, the rope represents the song, in linear fashion, from left to right, beginning to end. Okay. So each of the chunks, we've got the first verse, first chorus, second verse, second chorus, and the bridge. Okay. And so each side of the cube is a different thing that we've recorded.
All right.
So we've got more cowbell. We've got alternate lyrics, we've got hip-hop, the electric guitar is the regular song, as we know it, it's a rock song.
Okay, well, can you make one of those changes for us?
And play something?
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. So we're going to go with the hip-hop chorus.
Okay.
Because it's kind of out there, That's not me scratching, so I don't know. But we got some of Saskatoon's best musicians to kind of help us out.
Right out.
So let's go with something different. Let's go with country.
Yeah, let's try the country version. Why not? Now it's really interesting. So you got some fiddle going on there and things like that. So first of all, now I can't go in, say, hey, I want to hear Elvis sing Calypso. I can't do that. It has to be something that the band has actually. You have to have laid down those alternate tracks for the audience to choose.
Right, but in theory, you could go back and do old songs too, because people love buying outtakes. Like the Beatles outtakes and stuff like that, right? So, in theory, you could just line up. Elvis does it. A different version of one of his own songs, and with this technology, kind of put it together and save it as your own song. So,
what's next for this technology? I understand there's a big push, a couple of big investors, in one of them being the Alberta government.
Yeah, so right now you can download the app for free. It's on the iTunes App Store. Just search One Bad Son, and you can make your own version of the song. There's 120 different versions of Rustbucket you can make. Okay, they're all free for now. So the next step is get some big bands on board, like kind of a forward-thinking band like Radiohead or Pearl Jam or whoever. We're in the process of kind of contacting them, and then hopefully this thing blows up, and then we take it from there. So,
all right. Well, I tell you, it'll be exciting to see. What do you call it?
Well, it's the One Bad Son iPhone app, but I guess I got to think of a cooler name sometime.
I think maybe a slightly cooler name, but that's all right. Hey, Kurt, best of luck with the iPhone app, and best of luck. You're making a big move out to Vancouver, so to you and the rest of One Bad Son, we got our fingers crossed.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that.
We'd also like to remind you about a few other things going on. Heritage Day is coming up at the Sask River Valley Museum in Hague. They got all kinds of things going on. Pancake breakfast, meat cutting demonstrations. Later on, you can buy the sausages they make on site there. Blacksmithing, antique car show. Lots of stuff going on in Hague on Saturday. And as well, the Saskatoon Symphony Orchestra has their Off to the Races event coming up at Marquis Downs on Friday, August 27th, a big fundraiser. Give Derby a call at 227-0675, or maybe Darby. The Folk Fest, of course, One World, It's Magic, coming up starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be a ton of fun. For more information, SaskatoonFolkFest.ca is the website to check out. And still to come, BHP Billington goes after Potash Corp. The details from the CTV News continues.